It's your boy HBCU OverDrive. This your boy HBCU OverDrive. I'm your boy Doc Holiday. This is the Southern Heritage Classic live post game show. Again, this is the live post game show. If you haven't watched the game, Jackson State comes out with the victory, 16-3. 16-3. Jackson State with the win. Basically, like I said, this is the live call-in show. So I'm gonna see if anybody else is coming in. Thank y'all for tuning in to watch the game with me, and I thank y'all for tuning in to watch the game with me. And basically, just sharing y'all input and stuff like that. But like I said, this will be a live call-in show. If I'm gonna see if how many people are gonna come in, but let me see something. All right. And I'm trying to get some stuff fixed on the computer. Trying to get some stuff fixed. Well, anyway, man, I'm just gonna say it like this for the game, and just to be honest with you, the game. That is the type of game you are supposed to play when it comes to the defense. That is the type of game that you're supposed to play when it comes to defense. Like, you're not supposed to give them nothing. Both defenses were superb. They were superb. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. They were superb. They basically, with the defense, man, they basically did what they were supposed to do. That's championship. That right there is championship defense. That right there is championship defense. That is what you're supposed to have when your offense is not supposed to be not doing what they're doing. That is championship defense. So, nobody, even me, nobody came even close. Except for you, Miss Ken. You were pretty much close to the score. So, I'll do something right there. Just drop the cash out, man, and then like I said, on Thursday, I will bless you on your cash out. But yeah, that is something. That's something that you have to do. Like, it's not like Shador wasn't doing what he's supposed to do. It's not like he was flummoxed and flustered and stuff like that. It's just basically they just came out. Tennessee State came out and played defense. They played hard-nosed defense. It wasn't any type of exotic blitzes or anything other schemes like that to get Shador off his out of his comfort zone. So they're trying to get some more people come in. Like I said, live call-in show. Number is 857-799-9622. 857-799-9622. Man, just tell me, hey, when people coming in, wipe your feet and like the stream. Wipe your feet and like the stream. Like I said, I enjoyed the game. Even though my prediction, even though My prediction wasn't the what it was supposed to be. What up? What up? What up, man? What up? My prediction was supposed to be the game. It's with the game within itself was a good game. You know what I'm saying? The game within itself was a good game. And like I said, you got Eddie George who don't, to me, he don't back down for nobody. Like I said, Tennessee State's team feeds off the coach. Tennessee State's team feeds off of Eddie George. Eddie George don't back down for nobody. And it's just like we said in the other in the watch party stream. He hood. He from North Philly. And then he been in Nashville for so long. Like, he from there. And the kids that he getting into his program, it fits his style. It fits his style. So, yeah, Tito's, I'm going to talk about you in that Bethune-Cookman game from South Carolina State. We're going to talk about that too. But the game fits his style. The players fit his they show his attitude, they fit his demeanor. Like I can't be mad. I can't be mad that it wasn't 45-0 or anything like that. I know a lot of other folks gonna be upset that came into the stream. They came into the earlier stream and they figured, well, 35-21, 52-0, 48-3, 49-7, 42-14. Even like I said, even with me, 45-14. I did not expect. Hey, hey, don't feel bad, man. Don't feel bad. Don't feel bad. So let me talk about some things that I did not like as far as this game goes. As far as the game goes, I did not like some of the play calling that Jackson State were doing as far as with the offensive play calling. I didn't like the fact that these running backs, the smaller running backs like Santee Marshall and J.D. Martin and Kayla Jolivet, couldn't hang on to the football. Can't hang on to the football. In fact, it didn't rain. So you had a dry field out there. There was no rain in sight. And you couldn't hold on to the football. It was pretty much dry. Like people were saying, by kickoff time, probably about 30 minutes before kickoff, the rain had stopped and it cleared up. And I know as far as the Liberty Bowl goes, they have a good drainage system. So there was no way in the world that the running backs for Jackson State should not had fumbled the ball. And Prime is gonna. I know Coach Prime is gonna speak on that. That's something that irks his nerves. And you got to understand, even though Coach Prime was the greatest defensive back ever in the NFL, he had an offensive mindset. So that's the reason why when he was coaching high school football, he was an offensive coordinator, because he knew what the defense is going to look like. But can your defense stop my offense? And I said that too. And I said that, Karen. I did say that. I told myself, and I went on different platforms, that this game was going to be tough, because you had to see it from the point of view as far as like I said, defensive wise. If you watch clips, if you watch clips of Tennessee State when they played Eastern Washington last weekend, if you saw the clips of that game, they played them guys hard. Like they played them hard. They didn't skip to me, I feel like they didn't skip a beat. Now, like I said, what killed them were costly turnovers. Another thing I didn't like, what killed us was penalties, costly penalties. Penalties by the offensive line. And basically, to me, they targeted Evan Henry, number 71. They targeted him. They I don't know what was going on with Evan, but they targeted Evan Henry. And to me, like you gotta let these boys play. You gotta let them play, especially if it's a defensive game. Like you gotta let them play. You can't put the game in the ref's hands. It's like it's like it's basketball. You cannot put, with 3 minutes left in the game. You can't put the game in the ref's hands. You gotta make sure you gotta put the game in your hands. I am looking at this game with UNT Texas Southern 52-24 with 11 minutes left in the fourth quarter. So I think I made the right choice as far as not going to that game. So let's get back to this Sutter Harris Classic. I don't think he was an ally for TSU. I just think that the way that he plays, I think he's the guard. And when he plays guard, he's nasty with it. You got to be nasty with it. You got to, when you're a big ugly, you got to be nasty with it. So I don't think he was an ally. I don't think he was an ally for TSU. I just think that the referees were just kind of targeting just him instead of looking at the whole offensive line. Because you really think about it, if you think about it in the second and third quarters, especially in the third quarter, when Jackson State was going down the field marching down the field to try to score, he had some he had some basic. It was some calls. And I'm looking at it, we all looking at it. I'm like, where's the holding call? Because in certain situations, I did not see a holding call on Evan Henry. So they need to get the ref calling. They need to get that squared up. Offensive wise, like I said, Shedeur was efficient as far as passing the ball. You got to take what the defense gives you. And that's the main thing about it. You have to take what the defense gives you. If you don't take what the defense gives you, then you're playing right into their hands. You're playing into their hands, and that's how you beat yourself. You play, you take what they give you. Take what they give you and try to basically score. You know what I'm saying? Now, I am happy that none of our field goals were blocked, or the field goals weren't shanked, or bad snaps or anything like that. So, kudos to Mata for having a perfect kicking game. And trying to get people to come into the stream and stuff like that. Like I said, I'm about to open up the call line. Open the call line up. So Anybody want to call in and speak their piece? Let me know what's up. I'll fix that when I get done. When I get done, I should be fine. Like I said, call line will be open 857-799-9622. 857-799-9622. But other than that, man, still was efficient with the ball as far as Shedeur was. He was efficient with the ball. No interceptions, no fumbles. I think he found like eight different targets tonight, down from the 13 that he did on last Sunday. But found 8 different targets. So I'm just trying to get to the stats for him. Prairie versus Abilene Christian. That's close one, 14-13. Oh my goodness. Let's see what's up. But yeah. Shedeur was 30 of 44, 276, 1 touchdown, no interceptions. Simeon Wilkerson, 15 for 81. So basically, we kept the ball moving. As a team, we rushed for 142 yards as a team. So overall, our offense was we had over 400 yards of total offense, which is good. It's not great, but it was good. So I just feel like we just need to clean up some mess and get ready for Grambling. Oh my God, McCall thing ain't going through, so we're gonna scratch that. I don't care. Another thing that I liked about for the game as far as defensive wise, hey, they shut it down. They shut down Tennessee State. They contained and shut down Draylon Ellis. They contained and contained Devon Starling. Basically, they really couldn't. They couldn't do nothing tonight. They couldn't do nothing tonight. As a team game, team total for total defense, as in yards, we held Tennessee State to 140 yards total defense. They, as a team, they carried the ball 36 times for 2 yards. I'm not lying. 36 times, 36 carries as a team for 2 yards. 36 carries as a team, 2 yards. Masterful defense. Love it. Love it, man. I love it. That's the type of defense that you play. That's championship defense that you play right there. Offense wise, like I said, you got to catch up to the defense. They caught up to the defense last week. They kind of regressed a little bit today. What are they going to do next week when they play Grambling? And then from what I'm hearing, we don't even know if there's going to be a game next week for Grambling because they're playing in Jackson. If anybody knows anything, let me know what's up. That way that I can let people know out there about what's going on with in Jackson. So, like I said, Tennessee State, 140 yard total offense, that's something that I like right there. And something that that the team is going to build off of. But I know as far as the offense goes, Coach Prime's about to bust their ass on the offensive end. Because he feel like that game should have been way more than what it was tonight. The game should have been way more than what it was tonight. And what I'm saying is you left a lot of points off the board. You left at least 30 points off the board. 30. You left at least 30 points off the board. So this game should have been a blowout. This game should have been like 58, 59-3. It should have been the same thing that you saw last week against FAMU. I believe you. We left 5 TDs out there on the board. We left it out there. Nobody. Let me see. What I would say, the Tennessee State defense didn't have a 5-man or 6-man blitz late until probably in the second quarter or so, and late in early in the third. You take as an offensive team, you take what they give you as a defense. And that's what I just said that. You take what they give you as a defense. If they're rushing 5 and they got 6, somebody needs to go across, go underneath. Go underneath. I feel like Shedeur was looking for the big play instead of taking what they give him. Even though, like I said, the offense was efficient. Like I said, excuse me, y'all. No interceptions, but it was a lot of fumbles. There's a lot of fumbles. A lot of fumbles out there by the running backs. A lot of fumbles by the running backs. So if I'm Coach Prime, I'm gonna grill him in the locker room, grill him on Monday. Whenever they get back to Jackson, and then just go in, fix your mistakes that you made, and be prepared for the next game against Grambling. And that's something else. Travis didn't play, Nugget didn't play. They held that passing game from TSU to 138 yards. They held that passing game for TSU to 138 yards. Like I said, Nugget didn't play. Don't know what's going on with Nugget. What is up with him? Travis didn't play because he's still kind of recovering from that high ankle sprain. That's something that you kind of don't that kind of lingers on for a while. You kind of have to actually rest But with how Coach Prime basically, if you don't practice, you don't play. You practice. The way you practice is determines if you're going to play in the game. Yep, Shiloh was out too. Oh, snap. Zan, what's up? Shiloh was out. Shiloh should be back by either Grambling or the fourth game. So we don't. So he should be fine. He's on track to be back by either the third or fourth game. So it's a lot of people that like I said, the way you practice, how you practice is how it determines you get to play on Saturday. That's it. That's it. For a lot of those that watched the stream with me earlier, I'm gonna tell you this. Now here goes. I got my football gripe out the way. I'm gonna get my gripe out to about the Southern Heritage Classic. The promoter, the people who put this together today. First thing first, if you tell people that you're streaming the game live on your channel, on your YouTube channel, you need to make sure that however you're going to stream the game is capable of doing its job. And it was a poor presentation. This game, instead of being the Shreveport Classic on HBCU League Pass Plus, even though Grambling has its own channel on there, this game could have been on there. This game could have been on the HBCU Go app. But you, as the classic, the promoters who's promoting this game, the people that are promoting this game, you basically want. I mean, I understand about keeping the money. I understand about making money and stuff like that. We all understand that. It's, what I'm saying? If you don't have a business mindset, we know how it is. For one, now I would say this. The video quality was good. All right. I'm not gonna lie about that. The video quality was good. You had no announcers. So people don't know, even though we're watching the game, everybody's watching the game, we don't know who made the tackle. We don't know down the distance. We don't have anything showing us the score. We don't have anything showing us the time and who has possession of the ball. We don't see any of that. We just see a game. We just see 11 on 11 on the field. We see a game. Nothing else. And we have to hear it from that lame ass announcer that was in the announcer's booth, call the game. Trash. No commentators, no scoreboard, no clocks, nothing. Come on now. If I can, I'm gonna tell y'all this. All right, I'm gonna show y'all something. And I know everybody else got this. if my phone, this is the HBCU League Pass app right here. This, I mean, and then you probably could get a bad feed here or there, but my phone can pick that up. Or something like this. Something like this. My phone can pick that up. And it's clear, and they have announcers. They have, it's a nice presentation with the HBCU League Pass Plus app. And we can go even further, like I said, with the HBCU Go app. Let me see where I can find it at. Trying to see where I can find it at. Thought I had it on here. I thought I had it on here. You know what? But what I'm saying is the quality. The it's like you waited to the last minute to put this shit together. Like you waited to the last minute to put this shit together. And like I said, the video quality was good. I'm not like I said, video quality was good. I'm not going down that right there. But your presentation, the there are no announcers, no like kind of graphics to tell us what the score is, the time, the down the distance and stuff like that. It's like y'all didn't even care. It's like, hey, we showing the game tonight, or we showing the game tomorrow. Here. And then we got people, and I understand people can't onto my stream to watch the game. All right. I had probably about close to 300 people on the last show. And that's something that like I was so surprised about because I'm still, gaining my, getting my feet wet into this live show stuff. And I had to provide it from the YouTube channel. Not YouTube channel, but from my Facebook channel. Facebook page, like where they do that at? That I mean, it was poorly done. The presentation was poorly done. It was something that I at one point in time I really didn't want to watch it. I didn't want to watch it, but I was like, people want to watch it. People are asking about it. So I gave the people what they wanted. And so it was crazy, man. It's crazy. Like y'all, if you're gonna do that, whoever is going to be in the Southern Heritage Classic next year, y'all need to do a better presentation. And then y'all need to make sure that when it comes down to doing when it comes down to doing like something like that, just with the game and stuff like that, like you just need to do better. You need to plan it out better because like nobody didn't know. Like people think we was watching the game on ESPN and stuff like that. I was like, no, the game was not going to be on ESPN platform. That was the only game that was not on the ESPN platform. And then you realize, okay, Jackson State was going to carry it, but you had to pay to watch it on Jackson State's network. And then you get it from, you see it on Twitter for, I think that it came out yesterday that, was it yesterday or Thursday? I think it was yesterday that basically, we're going to carry the game on our YouTube channel. Come on now. It's the day before. It didn't have any type of, like I said, no type of good presentation or anything. It was just 11 on 11. People are in the stand. You hear the crowd and stuff like that. Hear the bands, but you don't know what's going on other than what you see on the screen. So, and then from what I'm hearing, Jackson State is only going to take from between either $7,000 or $10,000 out their game for them broadcasting. And somebody said in the stream earlier, are you gonna? Does that mean we need to move away from the classic games? And I say yeah, because the simple fact it takes away from a home game that you can actually have, that you can actually raise the money for, that you can actually, put the money back into the community, bring the money for the school. You could pay schools, if they need to bring their band and stuff like that. You could pay them to bring their band and stuff, and be done with it. Like certain classes, I would keep, like the Bayou class. Of course, I keep the Bayou class because you tell them to take away the Bayou classes, and folks in Louisiana will damn near ride. Like the Bayou Classic, the Florida Classic. What's another class that I think you can keep? I say you keep the State Fair Classic, but they're kind of in the same situation as with the Southern Heritage Classic. And there are fans of other places as well. Yeah, Tito's. There are other fans of places as well. But like with the State Fair Classic, they don't televise the game. The game is not this game doesn't get televised. I think it's only getting televised on HBCU Go or either HBCU League Pass Plus because Grambling is a member of Urban Edge Network. All right. So their game can be seen on that platform. From back in the day, this game would never. And I live in Dallas, so I've been going to the State Fair Classic ever since 1991, 91, 92. So I've been going to this classic on and off for 30 years, and it's the one classic where that was the main classic where I was taught about HBCU, not just football and not just band, but just schools in general. So that's the classic that I was taught of. That I knew what black college sports, black colleges was about. I mean, TV rights can be negotiated, but like the promoters, they don't want it. It's like it's kind of the same situation everybody's been talking about. And if you get Yard Talk on here, you get her on here, she will school everybody about TV media right deals. Content media right. Like she will school all of us about that. And I'll be sitting on pen and paper in hand, be writing down like, yeah, okay, that's what you're saying. All right. But we got to get away from those. We kind of got to get away from those. Is like I said, with them taking the Alabama A&M game from us for a home game and sending it down to Mobile for a classic game, that takes money out of our pocket, out of Jackson State pockets, and to help better us. Instead of having 5 home games, we got 4. And one of those home games we got is an actual classic game, which I mean, and it's a classic game within itself, but it's a home game. It's the W.C. Gordon Classic. Okay, you know that benefits Jackson State. I don't know, man. Like I said, Southern Heritage Classic, y'all need to do better. Fred Jones, you need to do better. All the money that you getting from this damn from this damn event over the weekend and everything, you should put that money into better use and getting to get like, oh my God, I don't know what to say. I mean, I don't know about renegotiating, bro. I think in some instances, some of these coaches don't want to actually play in these games. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't benefit either school. Like it doesn't benefit. Like seriously, it doesn't benefit. But still though, it takes time, but it still don't benefit either school. Like, just put, for example, Fred Jones is getting, the SHC makes almost or even a little bit over $30 million a year annually for the city of Memphis. But you paying Jackson State close to $300,000 just to bring to come in and play the game. But the classic is generating a little bit over $30 million. Do the math. That's 10 times what the school is getting paid. The school's getting paid $300,000 to come. And that's not to bring to hotel room, bring the cheerleaders, bring the football team, bring the band, have a fan bus. And even though this is a 3-hour drive from Jackson to Memphis, still, like, when it's all said and done, when the game is over with, you're not making no money. Like, seriously, you're not making any type of money whatsoever. And that's the thing that gets me upset right there. Yeah, and then you got to feed them. Like, I mean, I had a discussion with Dr. Gavir. He came on my show a couple of months ago. I didn't kind of ask that question right there, but we have plenty of discussions, either if you're on Scotty's show or if you go to HBCU Nightly on Twitter. Even if we could talk about it now on my platform, like you, and that's true. And I'm gonna tell you just like that. All traditions aren't good traditions. All traditions aren't good traditions. So if we didn't have the Southern Heritage Classic, if Tennessee State and Jackson State played a home and home, Jackson State automatically is going to fill the vet up, regardless. No questions asked. We're going to fill that stadium up. if we go up to play Tennessee State in if we go up to play Tennessee State in Nashville at Nissan Stadium, which is an NFL stadium, is there they share the stadium with an NFL team, we would basically sell that stadium out. We would sell it out. No questions asked. We would sell out that stadium. Like, we have to get away from some of these classic games. Like I said, they don't benefit the schools. We lose money. It's like if we go to the NCAA, if we go to the FCS playoffs, do y'all know the NCAA takes 70% of the ticket sales? You don't make no money. Some of these classics is not making these schools money, and we need to move away from it. And that's true. And that's true. Don't get me wrong. Some schools don't have large NFL type stadiums, but they have stadiums where they fit, where they see 25,000, 30,000. Like, the only two stadiums that got built in the conference that in the last 10 years is Prairie View and Alabama State. Alabama State Stadium is damn near like immaculate. Like it fits them. And they can play a Labor Day Classic with Miles in their stadium and have 25,000 people rocking in that stadium. All the money goes back to them. And then Prairie View just built their stadium. It says it's like 15,000, but it's like 20. Might say about 20,000. But they can expand their stadium if they wanted to. They're not gonna do it, but they can expand it if they wanted to. They have a Labor Day Classic. They have a home with Texas Southern. But when they have the Labor Day Classic in Prairie View keeps that money. Let's see. SHC is the biggest game of the year for Tennessee State. They needed replacing JSU. Keeping the game going in Memphis will be hard to do. That is true. And you have to find out who's going to be the school that's going to replace Jackson State if Jackson State decides not to. This would be, like I said, this would be their last game. I wouldn't know who would play the game. I wouldn't ask UAPB because they're the closest. They're the next closest school to Memphis. But the thing is, they don't have a true fan base. You have to be. It had to be more like, I don't know, like I want to know what team will replace Jackson State. And if I'm Tennessee State, I get out the deal too, man, because it is. And I understand, and like I said, I understand it is the biggest game for y'all in Memphis, but it's in Memphis, not in Nashville. It's in Memphis. Let's see what you say. Thune-Cookman 15K capacity. If we max it out at homecoming classic game, save us. And that is true, because the thing about y'all are a private school. So y'all the only private school that we have in the SWAC. So y'all are, Bethune is a little bit different. And yeah, Bethune is a little bit different. So I understand. So only Southern travels like we do, and they aren't coming that far. They ain't. Southern will travel Southern's traveling to Dallas next week to play Texas Southern, which is a classic, is the Arlington Football Showdown. It's a classic game, but it's still a classic game. It kind of benefits both schools on this one. That's why I say certain ones you would keep and certain ones you would let go, because simple fact, Southern has a fan base. Southern has a large alumni base, especially in the DFW area. Texas Southern has a large alumni base in the DFW area. It benefits both schools. It benefits them. And then the State Fair Classic. Both schools have a large alumni base in here in the DFW, and it benefits both of them. Only thing I don't like is the fact that it's not televised. That's one thing I want them to do. Like, they need to renegotiate that contract and put it on there some sort of television, a media television, something. Somebody can cover this game, and it could be it could be covered locally, or it could be covered regionally. But somebody need to cover this game. So, especially if you got, like you got Hugh Jackson coming in as the head coach for Grambling to Dallas when that game come around. Come on now, you gotta promote that. You gotta show these people, you know what I'm saying? You gotta show these people, like, hey, we could play football too, but don't pimp us out. That's all I'm saying. That is all I'm saying. Another take from it, like I said, Fred Jones just got to do better. Whoever he gets in the game next year, he definitely has to do better. If you haven't done by now, please like the stream. Please comment. Don't be afraid. Wipe your feet and become a member. Just hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button. When you hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell to get everything HBCU OverDrive. But yeah, to get back to the matter at hand, like I said, Jackson State with the win, 16-3. Sloppy offensive game. Great on the defensive side of the ball. And I like I said, like defense. Offense just need to kind of have to be on one accord. So hopefully they'll have that straightened out by the Grambling game next week. Everybody that's in Memphis and everybody that watched the stream earlier today, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all for watching the stream with me. It was enjoyable. For the people that hated on me because I was commentating over the stream, it doesn't matter. It's my channel. If you don't like it, go find somewhere else to watch it. But other than that, I'm about to go ahead and shut it down because we've been going long for about over 5 hours on this thing, and I will kind of basically do week 1 recap. It might be either Monday or Tuesday morning. So it'll be a recap of week 2. And then on Thursday, I'll do my preview for week 3. So y'all come in. Make sure, like I said, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Become a member of Miss Karen. If you're still in the chat room or anything like that, hit me up with your cash up. I will bless you with something because you was the closest person that actually came with the closest score, even though you was going for Tennessee State. You was the closest one with score. Thank you, man. Thank you, Tios. I got you as a moderator. So whenever I get on the show, when I get on the stream, man, you are the you and Miss Karen are moderators. Mr. Campbell is a moderator. Also, my wife is a moderator. So yeah, man, and like I said, I'm still trying to get this. I'm still trying to get this live call in stuff going on. So y'all have to bear with me, and um, y'all also have to not be scared to call in to the show. I'm not gonna embarrass you. I'm not gonna hang up I'm not gonna hang up in your face or anything like that, unless you say something real stupid or real asinine. But I have a great level of patience. Some people don't have that, but I do. You gotta realize I got kids. You got kids, you gotta have a huge amount of patience. If not, then they gonna, they run all over you. But like I said, I thank y'all for tuning in with me today. It was a great day. It was a great day for this channel because I would never thought I would pull that off. But this is HBCU Overdrive with HBCU Matters. I'm your boy Doc Holiday, and we are out until next time. All right, make sure y'all get to church tomorrow. Thank the man above. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I thank God. If it wasn't for him, we wouldn't be doing this right now. I wouldn't be doing this right now, bringing you all this good content, this great live content now. Shout out to all the members, all that became family today. Basically, shout out everybody. You know what I'm saying? So, but like I said, we out this thing. Peace.